Okay, hello everybody. How are you doing? Okay, so I am going to give you the presentation of the vision board part two. As I said before, I know that the first one, the first vision board, it was an hour and a half. So I gave you the option to, even though I put the whole thing on YouTube and or my private page in Facebook, I gave you the option to watch it in different parts, say the first 20 minutes, the first 40 minutes, and then the last minutes of the presentation. Or you had the option also just to sit down for 1 hour and a half with your vision board and with your ideas already fresh in your mind and putting it together. So that was the first part. So now I'm going to go ahead and give you an overall of the second part of the vision board. Many of you have told me, I prefer the vision board to be the first 6 months or of the year or 3 to 6 months. And many of you said, no, I want my vision board to be from January to December so that I can see everything that I have in my mind planned for this year, 2023. And so many of you also told me, but I have one main thing that I want to accomplish this year. And I said, why don't you put that main thing in the middle without disregarding all the other things that you want to do and accomplish for this year as well, but focusing on that. So many of you have beautiful ideas. You want to have children, you want to get pregnant, you want to get married, you want to have start school, go back to school, you want to buy a new house, you want to sell your house, you want to move to the suburbs, you want to an apartment. What are other things that you guys told me? You want to write the book, you want to, like the book that I have here, you want to get you the book that you already wrote, you want to get it translated, or you want to bring somebody else to your business, or you want to go ahead and start doing like me, your speaking engagements and blow it out and be able to reach and help and focus on other people and help other children or midlifers or people that have a vision or they've had it for many years but they don't know what to do or they haven't been able to take that first step to get started, and this is the year. So whatever it is that you have in your mind, put it on your vision board. Trust me, and you will see how you can check if you by any chance cannot do something on January or March. It's okay to move it on to another month, to 2 more months, as long as it's there, as long as you feel in your heart that that is something that you really want to do. So you see me, I do my writing, I do my journalism, I do my yoga and exercises and my meditations, and I do my public speaking and my coaching and all that, but all that with a sequence, and all that with a purpose, like my podcast Life with Purpose, all that with a number one, two, three, four, with an order so I don't get confused. So such thing as, no, it's not possible to do more than one thing. It is possible as long as you get organized. And this vision board is one of the most wonderful things, aside from your journal that I've also told you about journaling, um, that you can do to get your things done and to get things accomplished, everything that you want, all your goals accomplished. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share screen here. And I'm going to give you the second part of the vision board. Let me see, share screen. And also for those of you who have asked me, are you going to do it in Spanish as well? Yes, I'm also going to have it in Spanish so that you can also, listen to it in Spanish if you want. So let me go ahead and share screen right here. Okay, let's see, share already. Beautiful. Getting rid of this and making this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So last time we left at in here. I don't know if you remember, but you can always go back to my YouTube channel, and please, I really appreciate it if it helps you and if it helps, yeah, others, friends, and family. Just check, give me a like, and let me have a comment. I want to hear from you. I want to see your dreams. I want to hear what you have in mind, and let me know what it is that you encounter with this vision board, what it is that you want to do. So give me a check mark, give me a like, and comment and share. Feel free to do that. So last time we finished here, and we were talking about the vision board goals, and that included family and education, well-being, finances, dream job, travel places, faith, freedom, fitness, healthy eating. Okay, just like the detox that I showed you last week that I did with Sandy Viteri, and friendships. Okay, so let me just move forward. And we covered all this. It's in the first video. And so once you're done, then you'll create an action plan. You will create this plan for your goals, and to move forward, start working on it. You'll review your board as you create it, whether it's your first time to do it or whether you've done it before and just this is a whole new one. Okay. And so I think that I already covered all this. And I think we finish right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue with part 2 of the vision board. And we're going to move on to something that everybody asks me, yeah, what about if I have all these dreams, but what about the finances? What about my financing world? What about the money? Where do I get it? I'm talking about doing things right now that do not require for you to have loads of money. Okay, just focus on, for example, the ideas and the focus and the projection that you have to do these things. So the finance world. So the finance world, or the world in finances. Okay, so here we have how to save money. So we have to also plan on a vision board. What is a way or a better way, if you haven't found the better way, to save your money? Do you put all your money in all the expenses that you have throughout the whole month, or do you try to cut on something, maybe not going to a place to get coffee, or maybe not buying that sweater that you wanted because you have 5 more in the closet, or maybe a book that you are going to end up perhaps not reading, or just plan it. And it's so easy when you realize that all the things that you buy really are things that you don't need at the moment. Okay, how much to save? And then think, how much money do I want to save? Some people cannot save this year of more than $5. Okay, so that's what you're going to save, $5 a month. I'm going to go ahead and save that. You are building a business. You are starting a new idea. Now you have a new baby, perhaps. So now you have, instead of having 2 jobs or having your business and an extra income, now you don't have it. So bring that down, if it's necessary for you to do that, to $3, $5, $10, 20. Some people, they're okay and they can go ahead and save $100 every month. So see your finances, everybody's different. So I've talked to people from here and people from here. I personally have been here, and I have been here, and then here again, and then here again. So it's something that it's not you, it's something that happens throughout our lifetime. And then for us also, in terms of speaking spiritually, to realize that these are teachings, and these are learnings that we have, that are presented here in our lives, so that we can grasp the idea of the definition of what we really need. Okay, so how to invest? So how to invest this money that I have? I just got some money. For example, I just got some $10,000, and I don't know where to put it. Do I invest it? How do I invest it? Or I just got $200,000. Or what do I do with it? Do I put it in a house? Do I buy new furniture? Do I save it? Do let me talk to my finance fi- consultant, advisor, and see what he can do with this money that I have. Maybe you have, I don't know, maybe you have $200,000 or $500,000. So maybe you just have $500, but it's extra, and you want to see where to put it, those $500, instead of spending it on a purse or on a pair of shoes or something like that is really expensive. Um, okay, so where to invest, and where exactly what I was saying. So where do I invest this money? Okay, that's another thing that you want to talk to your financial advisor or your partner at home or yourself. Think about it. Maybe you want to put it in education, or maybe you want to take a couple of courses, you want to take coaching, you want to take a mastermind to help you elevate those knowledge that you already have to do what you want to do in your business, or a career. Entertainment, do you want to spend your money in entertainment? And that means going to restaurants, going to the movies, going to traveling. Or if it's extra, and you have already invested, and you already have money for entertainment and to travel, do you want that money for philanthropy? Do you want to donate that money? Who do you want to donate it for? What do you want to do with that money? Who do you want to help? Is it elderly? Is it children? Is it a specific cause, to medicine? I don't know. There's so much. So that's what you want to do in finances, and then put it on your board. For finances, this is what I want to do. Okay, that's why I have it there. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next one. And now we're going to move on and think of our mental health. Okay, so thinking because the vision board isn't just having a vision board full of pictures and making it pretty and looking it beautiful. We have to think of these different things. So we have the 5 pillars of psychology, for example, that they are biological, cognitive, developmental, social, and personal personality, and mental and physical health. So under these, which one do you want to develop, or which one even do you want to try for the first time? So let me just take out this scarf that I have here. Okay, so then under biological, you have you know what is it that you want to improve in this area? Or cognitive, your perceptions, your thinking, your intelligence, your memory. How are you going to acquire that? Through reading, through going to school, through taking more courses. Your developmental, how are you going to develop this year? How are you going to move forward to learn more? Okay. Social and personality wise, how are you going to have more friends? Are you going to have less friends? Are you going to add a partner to your business? And emotionally, last year was a roller coaster. This last couple of years, many people, have been roller coasters with everything that is going on, that is happening. But focus on you and on your vision board and on what you want to do. So emotionally, you can motivate yourself to take it to the next level, to just climb the next ladder, just to take the next step. And mentally and psychological also, what type of things do you think that is going to help you move forward in this area of your mental health? Stress, lifestyles, your health, your exercises, diets. Okay, so for mental health, there's 4 main things. Love yourself so that you can love others. That's amazing. I for many years I always struggled with that. No, why am I thinking of myself if I haven't thought of my family, of the people that I love? No, think of yourself first, and then that doesn't mean that you're not that you think that you're better than anybody else. No, that thing that you are, when you're thinking of yourself, or like my friend Dolly says, when you're loving yourself, then you're realizing that you have so much love that you have enough to give and to pamper and to share, okay, and to support those that you love. Okay, then limiting beliefs. Watch your limiting beliefs, and that's part also of your mental health. When you start thinking of, I'm not good at this, oh my god, I'm not good at that, or you, or something happens, and you got a test and you don't pass it, or you shooting to buy a house and then doesn't go through, or you want your child to be in that school and then something happens in the school, or your child does not get admitted or university or something, or you want this business to grow and your business does not grow. Okay, so it's not because you're not good enough, it's because maybe it's just an opening to try something else. Remember, the limiting beliefs is just a way to stop you in your track, instead of saying, oh, okay, thank you, okay, so this is not working, because then I should do something else. And then it opens up your mind to other possibilities. And in meditation, when you meditate, you have to listen. You just like meditate and stay still and say, what do I need to do? And breathe. Use your breathing, your pranayama. Those of you who do yoga, like me, just listen to your pranayama, or just go ahead and use your breathing to expand and to open, and to welcome anything that wants to come your way, to let you know this is what you need to do, this is what you don't need to do, etc. Okay, so also with prayer, and that's also part of your mental peace. Prayer asking. Prayer is not like, when I started, why am I going to ask for money, why am I going to ask for well-being, why am I going to ask for this, when I see that there's so much problem out there, that people are missing so much out there. No, you're working on you, you're meditating and you're praying, working on you, so that you can get all you want. You ask and you receive, so that you can also give. Okay, so it's a little bit complicated, you need to think about it a little bit, but put it on your vision board. So out of these 5 pillars, and in my mental health, what do I want happening for this year? Okay, so let's just go on to the next one. We have the healthy eating, and I talked a little bit about this healthy eating when I was doing my detox last week. And remember that, we think that something is healthy, but then we have had years, like our generation, or our parents' generation, or grandparents' generation, eating the same thing, and maybe just cutting a little bit of grease, or just cutting a little bit of here and there, but not really understanding what it is to have a good eating habit. So learn this year, if that's something that you feel that you need to learn about what are grains, what are good grains, what are not so good grains, what are the vegetables that I should be having every year, every day, or every week. What are the fruits? How many, fruits should I have? How sweet are they? Proteins, and then, and dairy. So these are the nutritious foods for your body. But see which ones also are good with your health, with yourself, with what you do. Because maybe you don't move too much. So then, do you really need that much food, like you had maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, or maybe, when you were a parent and your children went here, and then you had to work and you wouldn't stop because it was the children, then you had to wash clothes, and then you have to go out and you have to take them to ballet, or to football, or then you were constantly moving, so the diet was different, because your body was burning constantly those calories. And now perhaps you are not moving that much. So maybe you need less, or maybe you need to change it. So in your eating habits, what do you want to create for yourself? clarity of your mind, clarity of your body, clarity of your spirit. So a healthy diet, vegetables, fruits, water, protein, and exercise. Just keep it in mind and see what are you lacking in these areas. Okay, is it having a healthy diet? I don't like the word diet because I don't think that you have to diet and then stop. I think that you just have to start learning how to create eating properly every single day. And properly means properly for you, not properly, not even for your partner, for your children, for your friends, for the society. What is good for you, for your body? What is your body asking you so that you can be healthy? Okay, is it more vegetables? Is it less vegetables? Is it more fruits, more water? Is it more fish? Is it maybe it's not shrimps? Maybe it's not eggs. Maybe it is. You know, what is good for you? And proteins. What are the proteins that are best for you? And then, of course, what exercise is best for you? I think I had another video at some point not long ago about exercising. And so oh, I'm going to go ahead and get in the gym because everybody's in the gym, or I'm going to go ahead and buy a bicycle, stationary bicycle, because everybody's buying one. And no, what is good for you? Don't do it because everybody's doing it. Ask to see, okay, what is good for me? Maybe just to walk along the river, or or maybe just to go to the beach, and maybe just to climb the mountain. Or what is good for you? Okay, so that's what I mean by that. So put it on your vision board. I think that this is good for me, and this is what I'm going to do with this year. In terms of body fitness, here we go. Exercise. For exercise, we have outdoors, we have at home, at the gym. You can exercise alone, or you can exercise with a friend or friends by walking or by running, or in a yoga class, or in a Pilates class, stretching, or in a meditation class, walking, running, jogging, Pilates, stationary cycling, dancing. I have a couple of friends that that's their exercise because they don't like exercise, but they love dancing. So they just go to YouTube, they connect the best musics for them, and they dance. So think, what is good for me? How do I want to do this? So I want to spend money in a gym, and or do I need to save that money and I'm going to go ahead and go to nature and exercise outside. So that's also part of you and what you're going to put on your board. So in terms of family, um, wellness, health, happiness, and peace. Okay, that is what you should have in your mind. I want wellness. I want to feel good. I want health. I don't want to be sick. I want happiness. I want to feel calm. And so, in order to work, in order to support the people that I love, in order to create and move forward, and in peace. So, faith and spirituality is very important. Where is your faith? Do you want on your vision board this year to explore your faith and your spirituality? Do you want on your vision board, your health and well-being? You want to explore that a little bit, exercise and healthy diet. You want to pay your student loans. I have a couple of clients that they say, oh my God, I have the money for this and for that, but then I remember that I have my student loan that I still need to pay. Real estate property. I think I'm gonna move from this place that is getting expensive, and I'm gonna sell my property and I'm gonna buy it in this place. So what is it that you want to have happiness, love, etc., career success also? Do you feel that you have already done that part of your career that was going to serve you, and you want to create something new? By no means, go ahead and do it as well. And then also those of you who have already lived, who have already created a business, who have already had a family, you are thinking of retirement and you want that peace in your retirement. So that's another thing that you want to put in your board. This year, I'm going to start planning my retirement. Maybe it's in 5 years, maybe it's in 15 years, but I want to start planning it. How do I see myself when I retired? Still working, speaking, or just calm sitting in front of the ocean? How do you see yourself? home living, in terms of home living, what is it that you envision for your home? What is your dream home? You have to plan it. Where do you want it? What city, what state, what country, okay? In terms of work, plan to get part of your income for that only. Okay, so if you want to buy your house, a property, a townhouse, a studio, whatever it is, in this city that you have in mind, in this state or in this country, in this continent, okay, plan it, and part of your income, say, okay, instead of earning this much money, I only earn this, and then this extra part, I'm going to put it for my dream home, for a dream that I want to, the house that I want to buy, and then save that money. How much are you planning to spend? Think more or less, when are you planning to make this purchase? Is it this year? Is it maybe in 2 years? But plan it from now, and then acquire it if you can this year. When is it ready? Look for it and buy it. When it is ready, look for it and buy it. When you are ready, rather, look for it and buy it. Okay, and then enjoy it. Make it like you always dreamed, like, be yourself in a house or in a property. And this is, I know people that for years have never lived in their own property, and for years they have been thinking about it, and they're finally planning to do it now. And many have already done it. Okay. Woo! I know it's a lot. I'm going a little bit fast, but you can always review this later. Okay. And then invite your family and friends and say, look, welcome to my new place. Whatever that new place is, wherever that is, but it's yours. Okay. And then we have friendships. What about friendships here? Okay. So, in terms of friendships, choose the friends that you want to have. That's very important. Not the friends that you encounter and then you're not sure, or you think that they did something to you, or you cannot help them in anything because they are going this way and you're going this way, which happens and is normal, without hitting on anybody specifically. So you and me, friends, it's such a great feeling to say, she is my friend, he is my friend, they are my friend, they're always there for me, or they were my friend and they helped me when I needed it. That happens too through our lifetime. We have different friends. Some friends are forever, they just stay forever until your last breath, like I say. And some friends, they do a specific purpose for a specific thing at that time in your life. According to psychology today, a true friend is trustworthy, honest with others, generally very dependable, loyal to the people you care about, easily able to trust others, experiences and expresses empathy for others, able to be not judgmental. That doesn't mean that the friend agrees or disagrees with you, but no judgmental, a good listener, supportive of others in their good times and supportive of others in the bad times. Okay, self-confident, usually able to see the humor in life, fun to be around. So that's it. Who think of your friends, or what you want to do. Maybe you have really good friends and just haven't been doing things with them in the past couple of years or 3 years. So what do you want to do with them? Okay, what do you want? Do you want to reach out? You want to talk to them? You want to have coffee? You want to go visit them? What do you want to do? Okay, this is also important. Then we have the having good friends. So we have more things about friends here. Okay, so we have, as we go through life, we may find good friends that are just there for us for when we need them and they need us, and then the job is done. That's it. They don't need to be there anymore. And that's what I was telling you before, that in a lifetime, this can happen. It doesn't mean that that friend is bad now. Oh, it was good, but it's not my friend anymore. No, he was your friend. So celebrate that. There are friends that come as you get older also, have a family, get a career, and they may stay or leave throughout time. throughout the time that your children are raised, or the time where when you get married, maybe, but maybe you start having children and they don't, so they somehow you separate, or the other way around, maybe they have children and you don't, and somehow you start separating because the lifestyle begins to be a little bit different. That doesn't mean that nor you neither them are bad. There are friends that you encounter as a child and then find them again years later, like me. Okay, maybe you went to school with those friends, you left, you left your country, and then years later you encounter this family again or this friend again. There are friends also that you may find at the end of your lifetime, the last years of your existence. So that happens a lot too. And but remember, they all bring with them love and serve a purpose in your life. Be thankful for them. So be thankful for your friends, whether it was when you were a child, when you were a teenager, when you were in college, when you were in good times, in bad times, in parties, throughout our lives, in your 30s. And just remember that a friend is something good to have. Okay, then in terms of business opportunity, okay, so business opportunity is something that you want to think on your vision board, and you want to put, that's the part that is going to say business. Okay, so do I want to create, or I have been created, like me and some of my friends, we have been creating our solo entrepreneur business, and then it's growing now. Is it a small business, is it with a company? Okay, so is it an internet online kind of business where you are selling things perhaps on Amazon? Or maybe you're selling your book because you wrote a book on Kindle and now you have the soft copy and the hard copy. Or maybe you created a cereal bar and now you're selling that cereal bar. So social media, product, services, clients, growth. So try to see and develop, what do I want to do with this business in terms of social media, the internet, is it a business that is only online, or is it one that I have actually a physical address where people can go, maybe a cafe? I have a couple of friends that one created a cafe and the other one is thinking about it. So what's my target audience? What are my clients? How am I going to grow? How am I going to help them in this process? As I create my business, what is going to be my product and my service? So all that, put it on your vision board. Okay, so what do we have next? We have then 3 sample initiatives, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about in terms of thinking for your vision board. And we have, for example, we have speaking. Many people have a lot of knowledge in many different things, and they can talk to others and teach others and show others that things are possible, or that this is how things are done, etc. Okay, so in your speaking engagement, how long do you want to do it? Half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour? Is it going to be in person, or is it going to be in and I added this in here because I have people that told me that they have this in their minds or in their vision board. So is it in person? Are you going to go to libraries? Are you going to go to bookstores? Are you going to go to schools? Are you going to go to organizations, companies, chamber of commerce, etc., to talk? So be specific, and try to create a list of places where you can go to develop your speaking your speaking idea. Or if it's going to be online, so you can do it on a webinar, a symposium, or workshop. What are you going to be doing? Okay, so that's for the speaking portion of it. Then we have also live coaching. So live coaching, am I going to develop my live coaching, availability? Is it going to be one-on-one person? Is it going to be one-on-one in person, where you're going to meet with people at a cafe, or one of these places where people rent a day to do their work and meet with people? Is it going to be online? Is it going to be a group coaching in person? where you're going to go to perhaps a church and talk to a group of teenagers, or talk to a group of midlifers or elderlies for retirement, or for whatever. Maybe they want to write a book. I don't know. Or is it going to be group coaching online? Okay, and what is going to be the topic for each of that? So your options are accountability, results, reflection, faith, meditation, praying, and resources. So all those things you're going to put together to develop your life coaching identity, and just start focusing on one thing first. You can do it all, but one at a time. Okay, first I want to get the resources to give these away so that I can get results, create accountability, and get results, for example. Okay, so then we have book publishing. So I have a lot of people in my surroundings that they are writers. So they, like me, they like to write their story. They like to write a book that has to do with what they learned in their careers, in their jobs, or through life. So deciding your topic, self-development, is it your own story, or is it just poems, or is it about your faith and your religion and what you believe in, or is it a novel? So fiction or non-fiction, and then decided your delivery. Is it going to be self-publishing, or are you going to go through traditional publishing? All these things, I have them there, so you decide and you put it on your vision board. Book publishing, traditional publishing. I'm going to go that route, and I'm going to see how that goes. Or self-publishing. I'm going to go to Kindle, Amazon, and I'm going to start with that first. Then deadlines. What are going to be my deadlines? By the end of the summer, by the end of the year. Okay. So end first draft. By when am I going to start, and by when am I going to end the first draft? Who am I going to give it to give it a read and to tell me to make changes or how they like it, etc. Okay. Then contacts, editor or an agent. Okay. So do I already know someone who can help me, or do I need to find an editor or an agent? Okay. All right. And then vacation. Okay, there's a lot of things to consider. This is our life, okay? This is the beauty of this life that we live in in here and now. We have all these wonderful things to consider, and it shouldn't be negative, it's positive. Okay, we just have to take it to breathe and take it one step at a time and think about it. So here we have vacation. So see the world more. Is that what you want? Put it on your vision board, or go to Disney World. Okay, maybe you want to take some children that you know in your family or your friends. So maybe you just want to go by yourself. Go on a cruise or visit vineyards. US, where in France, or in Italy or Spain, or maybe you just want to go to the beaches and anywhere in the world, whenever there's an ocean, you like beaches, or the mountains if you like climbing. Another pilgrimage, like in my case, I would love to be able to do another pilgrimage, like I did Camino de Santiago, but you can do the Appalachians here in the United States, or you can do also trails in Germany or in France, or on all the different 8 routes of a Camino de Santiago pilgrimage in Spain, or to visit all libraries. That's also something that I personally love, to visit all libraries around the world, or wherever you are in your country, or in the United States, in Europe, Asia, I don't know. So to visit museums, some people love going to museums as well, or monasteries and convents, or maybe some people want to go to Hong Kong specifically, so just Hawaii, or archaeological sites. I had to visit a few archaeological sites when I was covering archaeology for the newspaper. So see more of the United States, or see more of Spain, or see more of your country, or what do you want in terms of traveling? So put it on your vision board. Okay, here we go. I just have some pictures here that will give you an idea of what you want to do. Okay, and then creativity. So working on creativity now. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, they are creative, they're artists, they have wonderful paintings, so they create amazing jewelry, or they just love to dance or sing or write. So I'll give you an example here. You pick which one you are: writing, and reading, podcasting, teaching, painting, designing jewelry, speaking, dancing, exercising, singing. Which one are you? Which one would you like to explore? Okay, and then we have philanthropy. And I think I mentioned this before. If you have that extra that others don't have, helping kids grow in a healthy environment. So if I had to choose something, I would choose either children or the elderly. But contributing to kids' growth and development, if you decide to go and doing philanthropic work for children, instructive toys, drawing tools, clothing. Uh, you can donate books or pets, teddy bears, or just simply your love. Go there to read to them, to the hospitals, for example, where they're sick, and they welcome people that go to read to the children, to tell them stories. Okay, there's so many things that you can do. I'm just giving you a few examples here. Helping teens drive as well. For example, education and growth. You can help teenagers, find their way. Many of them, they're shy and they don't say what they feel, or how good they are at something, or they're just natural in something, but they don't even know it. So education and growth, it's important for our teenagers to move forward and to feel confident in themselves when they grow a little older, when they go to college, when they go out there to life. So books to read, art ideas to create, journals to write, invitations to discover nature and places, staying active and healthy. Healthy eating, many of them have problems with their food. They're moving maybe from at home where they get food for children, and now they are developing something new, or they're realizing that there's another way of eating, or they would like to eat in a different way, and so many of them fall into anorexia and bulimia and all of these things. So if they have the support and the information necessary for them to move forward and know that what they choose is going to be good for them, then this will be a different world. So healthy eating is important, meditation and prayer. They're just embarking in a new way of life, in something different. They're growing up, they're developing. So meditation and praying is not only for older people. Meditation and praying is also for the youth, for youth, for young people. So that's also that can also help them love of family and love for of others. So that's also important that they know that they have a love for family, that people out there love them as well as they grow and develop. And then also, like I said before, the elderly contribute to their dreams not realized yet, or their peace so much deserved. So make them feel loved, deliver the necessary care, listen to them, and learn from them. Learn from them. I'm going to repeat this again. Learn from them. Okay, the elderly they have so much to teach you, so much to teach me, so much to teach people in the world, because they have lived. They don't need to have degrees, diplomas, businesses, money. No, they have life experience. They have lived it. So all you need to do is just sit down and listen. Listen, because what they say, Oh my God, it's amazing. So help them in anything they can. Learn from them, listen to them, and help them in anything they can, and anything they have more hopes and expectations of whatever amount of years they have left in their lives. Could be 5, 10, 20 years, but listen to them and welcome them. Don't look at them as, oh, they're old or the elderly. Okay, so world's thought leaders believe in the power of manifestation, and that is something else that I wanted to share with you. So I have a few people here that I admire. I have here my public speaking coach, James Malinchak, and Nick and Megan, the founders of Life on Fire. We have also here we have Amy Butterfield. I love her. She is so humble, and I love everything she always, says and works for. And I love also Jack Canfield, the author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, and Young Living essential oils expert. He's always talking about the essential oils and how to be better in life and how to grow. So those who started doing something and worked hard to become something else are these people for me. Another one is Les Brown, a famous speaker. I always laugh so much with him. He is not only an amazing person, but the things he say are incredible. Also, Brent Brown, best-selling author. So those who tried and tried until they made it. Okay, because sometimes we just have everything there, but sometimes we have to try and try. Also, of course, Marie Forleo, online business and coaches who knew they could give more. And that's their case here. Also, Tony Robbins, speaker and coach. Um, Also, we have motivational speakers who never cease to surprise me. So here we have Oprah Winfrey, motivational speaker and show host, and we have author and inspirational speaker as well. So then we have those who left us leaving a legacy, and that is Louise Hay, writer and business owner. She passed away in 2017. And then we have Saint Francis de Assis also. And then thank you so much. I'm going to stop sharing now. And I hope that this presentation helps you. I promise you that I was going to do it a little bit shorter than the other one, but still, I know this one is a little bit long, but I hope that it helps you create that vision board. I've given you so much. I know that I have given you ideas, and I have given you even example of people who worked hard and did it. But I can't wait to see your vision board if you want to share. If not, go ahead and take it away, because this year we have we had the whole year. We have the whole year. I'm not going to say it's better, it's worse than last year. It'll be better or worse than next year. I'm just going to say this is it here and now. So best of luck, and I hope that I helped you a little bit. Again, if you want to acquire my book, is Passion of Life, Pasión de Vida. Go to Kindle. You still have it for $1.99. I'm gonna soon. I'm working on putting the printing the hard and the soft copy as well, and translating it in other languages. So, best of luck on this vision board legacy that we have here for this year. Bye bye. Thank you.